Here, Scott, aka Sydney MGTOW here today. Now, I just had lunch before with Stand Up Men. Now, I've written this in the description, but for those of you who don't know, Stand Up Men was an Australian straight shooter, just straight to the point, calling out the gynocracy as he sees it, and he got banned for a video about Dubai girls. Now, what the video Dubai girls was basically about was all of the girls that go over to Dubai to ride the carousel in exchange for lots of money and in exchange for luxury goods. Now, he's given me a little book here, and I'm not gonna tell you what the title is straight away. I just want to read you a little excerpt from it. Here we go. If she is stringing you along, don't fool yourself by believing you can change her. Only she can make the necessary changes in her life. When you decide to completely cut her off, she'll either decide to make those changes or she won't. If she doesn't step up for you, accept the fact that you have dodged a bullet and be thankful. You didn't allow her to waste any more of your precious time. Some women simply don't deserve a second chance, and you may have given her 20. Know you deserve the best a woman has to offer, and refuse to settle for crumbs. If Miss X is keeping you on the fence now, would be a great time to tell her she knows your number and you hope she calls when she figures out what she wants out of life. In the meantime, you won't be waiting for her. Your next move is to let your actions speak louder than any words you could ever communicate and go completely silent. Hear me out, guys. Adopt this old saying and repeat it to yourself every day. Women are like trains. One comes by every 5 minutes, sometimes sooner. You must understand, you'll never be able to move on in love if you continue to stay in touch with Miss X. Only when you emotionally detach yourself will you be available, open, and ready for love with Miss Right. And Miss Right is the woman who will meet your physical and emotional needs without fail and without you having to ask for it. Just because your relationship status changed overnight doesn't mean your basic needs do. The sooner you begin the no contact rule, you enable yourself to emotionally heal from the inside, which enables you to be emotionally available for Miss Right. Now, guys, I know that sounds like pretty sound advice, right? And I also know that if there are any women listening to this stream, particularly if you are part of the content moderation or curation team at YouTube, you're probably ready to hit that ban button or ready to hit that flag button, right? But let me tell you a little something. This book is by a woman. By a woman called Leslie Braswell. Now, this book was given to me by Stand Up Men to read. And it's fucking dynamite. And there's another twist. Ignore the guy, get the guy. The Art of No Contact. This is a book written by a woman telling women how to manipulate men into contacting them. So you can't do shit, because this is not being sexist towards women. I'm just exposing the double standard here, okay? Females, look, if men are unable to be manipulative, sometimes there will be, of course. There's manipulation in human nature for everybody. But let me tell you, from empirical data, from my own personal experience, from my own anecdotes, women are more manipulative than men. And that's okay, right? That's okay, because that's just part of the nature. Like, Thomas, I will relax, man. I just gotta like, I can't drive while I'm reading the book, man. I can only drive while I'm not looking at the screen and holding both hands onto the wheel. As you can see, there's probably this car about to come past. There we go. Yeah, I'm stationary right now, but I'm gonna swing some your way. But yeah, so look, Stand Up Men is releasing an ebook. Now, I know Papa MGTOW has seen this ebook, along with a few other select guys from the MGTOW community. This book is 40 pages of pure dynamite. It will rock your world. It will show you all the red flags. It will tell you all of the psychological behaviors and how to offset them and how to flip them on their head. How to come out on top. This ebook's coming out very soon, guys. It's going to not be very expensive. Probably going to be about... Look, I'm Stand Up Man. I'm sorry if I'm giving the wrong dollar amount here. I understand it's going to be roughly around about $10, worth every cent with a money-back guarantee. All total coaching. Red book is mind-blowing. Yeah, absolutely. It is fucking insane. You guys are going to blow your top. Like, holy shit. I cannot even begin to tell you. And I'm going to start driving now, but I'm not going to look at the screen, because that's not the right thing to do when you're driving. It's not safe, right? That's what I've been told by the system. That's what I've been told by Big Daddy Tyrone. And thank you so many people for jumping in the live stream. We've got 12 in the live stream right now. 6 thumbs up. Keep smashing that thumbs up, guys. If you are a first-time watcher, or if you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button down the bottom. Bang the bell. I want to get this trending on YouTube. We need to get this message out there. MGTOW 2018, baby. Shit is getting real. Okay? And we are calling out the gynocracy. We're standing up against Big Daddy Tyrone, and we are taking the power back as Rage Against the Machine. Very sorry if anyone is experiencing a dodgy connection right now. I'm sorry if it's breaking up a little bit, just going through some hills, and I hope this doesn't cut out. If it does, I apologize, and I want you to go back and look at the title of that book and read it, and I want you to listen out for the keep watching my channel for the book from Stand Up Man. It's coming soon. And Thomas, give me a sec, this one's for you, dude. There you go, Thomas. Hope you like that one, man. So guys, look, I'm just gonna keep it short today, but we are going to be digging into the female psyche. Thank you, MGTOW Warrior, appreciate it. Earl Hickey, appreciate it. Look, my motive is just to help you men understand what is going on and what everything's about. Like, I don't have any ulterior motive. Literally, the only reason I do these videos is to help you men. There are big changes in the wind for men. There are big changes in the wind for fathers. There are big changes in the wind for the education system. It is going to start. The pendulum can only swing so far before men fight back, before the women that love men fight back. Okay? The women that don't love men, we're going to call them out, and we're going to give you the red flags on their behavior. I'm going to tell you what's going on with that. So Earl, look forward to having you watch more of my videos. You know, take it for what it is. My intention is genuine. I'll let you ascertain that for yourself. My words are my words only, and my intent is my intent only, and people can perceive that in any way that they feel like perceiving it. So at the end of the day, guys, you'll take from my videos and my content what you take from it, and I hope that adds value to your life, and I hope it educates you on inherent female nature. And I'm not attacking women at all, far from it. I'm just letting women know that we understand that what their inherent nature is. I'm letting men know what their inherent nature is so that they can work within that framework without getting fucked over. Yeah, Doug, you're right. Female hypocrisy. They are only strong and tough when Big Daddy Tyrone has his fist up your anus, and coming up through your anus, through your mouth, then back down to your pocket and into your wallet. Just taking your money out and pulling it back through with your poo and your intestines all over it. They rinse it off and they give it to ladies, and they're like, here baby, here's your pocket money. It's all for you. So that's why we do these things, for you. Big Daddy Tyrone's here to look after you. So look, that's just how it is, you know. And you men have got to protect yourself. You've got to know what the red flags are. You need to know what the signals are that a woman is about to leave you or monkey branch away. You know, women monkey branch. If they are no longer interested in their existing partner. Sorry guys, connection's a bit dodgy for a second. Bear with me. Yeah, look, if women are bored with their partner, they are going to monkey branch on. And you know, I don't hate them for doing that. Because, you know, men, You need to educate yourself. And this ebook that Stand Up Men is putting out is going to help you with that. But watch other MGTOW videos. I want you to just check all of it out. I want you to shove red pills down your own throat. Because it's only until you understand female nature that you can work within the framework of relationships with women. Okay? If that's what you're going to choose to do, I'm sorry guys about the connection. I really do apologize. If that's what you're going to choose to do, that's okay. And I'm not going to call you a cuck or a mangina as long as you understand what you need to do and how you need to assert yourself in these manginas. Insert yourself in the relationship, the dynamic you need to create. Thanks guys for letting me know I'm back online. I appreciate it. I'm just going to quickly reiterate what I just said. So if you're going to choose to be in relationships, if you're going to choose to put yourself in a situation where you are in a relationship with a woman, because many of you will still choose to do that, and that's okay, and I respect that. You're making your own choices, and I think men should make their own choices, but men should make their own educated choices and take calculated risks. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Thank you, Eddie. It's so true. Elites couldn't control everything. We're taking the power back. You know, God bother up. Women, look, a lot of women are gold diggers, but this is biology, my brother. Don't hate the player, hate the game. If men don't educate themselves on female nature, essentially they have no one to blame but themselves for what happens to them. Okay? And sometimes they don't know about the nature until after things happen. And you know, that's just, it's the nature of the beast. It is what it is. You know, you find stuff out too late, you find it out too late. You live, you learn, you continue on. You take the knowledge that you now have, and you move on with it, and you control from then on in. A war will happen before we win the control back from the elites. Earl Hickey, a war is going on from within. In the belly of the beast, men are fighting. I know a lot of things, and I did a video the other day, silence is power. And if I were to go and say the things that I know are going on, then us men lose our power. We lose the power. We lose the power in the fight that we are entering into. So things will become more and more apparent as time goes on, as they can no longer remain silent. But I will remain strong for you men. And Stand Up Men and I have some big plans for you. We have big plans to fight back against the elite, to fight back against the gynocracy, to fight back against this gynocratic system that we are being shat on in. We will not stand down. If YouTube takes us offline, we have Vimeo, we have Patreon. I'm getting my entire channel backed up. I'm going to be putting all my content on Minds as well. You cannot stop me. You cannot take me down. You can take me off a platform, but you cannot silence me. You cannot take my voice. And the more you try and smother me, the more you put your hand over my mouth, the louder I will talk. The louder I will be. The more powerful I will be. Because when you try to shut me up, people know that I know something that others need to hear. And I have messages for you. Please don't dub before you're ready to be a leader. Yeah, absolutely. Earl, I won't. I promise you. All the women are on Instagram uploading their selfies before they go to Ivy. No, look, I'm actually I'm heading up to the Central Coast right now, and I'm just going through a bit of hills. But I'm sure there's a little thuddies Snapchatting, getting ready to take some Saturday D. If you go back through my videos, I've got a video called "It's All About the D," and I think you guys will absolutely love it. It tells you that it talks about going for the beta provider and then smashing the Chad. Man, this signal is terrible. Women like Rosie Batty receive taxpayer money to preach anti-man. Look, absolutely, women like Rosie Batty are receiving all this, but the cracks are starting to show, men. The cracks are starting to show in the Rosie Batty Foundation. The cracks are starting to show in White Ribbon. Once gender studies is... God bother her, please drop me an email with your contact details next time I'm up that way. I will with you. I'd love to have a beer with you, and I would love to, well, I don't drink myself beer, but I'd love to sit down, have a feed with you. It would be awesome. Earl, you know, I appreciate that. Definitely, you know, it's for men like you and for men like your nephews and the men that they will be, that they are, and the men that they will be. Even if they're young men, they're still men, and they need our help, they need our compassion, they need our understanding, and they need our knowledge. So it is going to be a long-term project, and it is something that I will, you know, for you MGTOW out there who do donate, who do pledge, if you head over to my Patreon, I'd really appreciate some monthly shekels to buy me a sandwich or two. It's gonna, you know, look, it costs money to live. It's gonna cost me X amount of money to live and fully retire from this job and still get to my goals. If you boys can help me out with that, I'd really appreciate it, and it will certainly help me to fight this battle harder and with more fire sooner rather than later. Because every moment we waste is a moment lost. And you know, I can't stress that enough. And thank you to those that do donate to the MGTOW content creators, people like MGTOW 101 and Chris Cantu, and MGTOW Mindframe, and you know, a lot of the other amazing MGTOW guys out there that are helping everything off. Sydney MGTOW is going to God brother, you wish you knew where I was up to, man. It's going to be a cool night. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I like to keep my location relatively broad and relatively private, but I am heading up to that general area. So my message retracted. Oh, okay, cool. Eddie, yeah, I do have my PayPal on there, so if you want to send monthly PayPal donations or even just a once-off, very much appreciated. I do accept crypto as well. I had a crypto donation this morning from a gentleman, and I'm going to do his video request tomorrow at lunch, Sydney time. Really looking forward to that. Thank you so much, brother. You know who you are. I'm going to give you a plug tomorrow when I do your video. But yeah, look, Stand Up Men is back. Thanks, God brother. Stand Up Men is back. He's not back on YouTube, but his message and his legacy lives on. And we're going to be sharing some very, very powerful information about female manipulation and the way that the female mind works. And you know, I don't know why people are mad when people tell the truth about the female mindset, because we're not actually shitting on women. We're just saying this is the mindset. And if you listen to what we say and then you observe women, then you'll actually just look at it and say, well, this is one, and this is two. It's really as simple as that. You know, the proof is in the pudding. You know, we don't say anything that is false, that is incorrect, that is misleading, that is harmful, that is hurtful. We just call spades spades. Stand Up Men and I are some serious straight shooters. He's a great guy, and I'm really pumped to get this fucking message out there. You know what? It is absolutely true about this period will end up being a cautionary tale for women. And as you're saying, you know, a lot of women do lie to get resources. You know, and that's okay, guys. Look, don't begrudge women for lying to get resources. All right? Be mad at yourself if you listen to the teachings of myself and Stand Up Men and you don't see it coming. That's when you should be mad, and be mad at yourself. We need to stop being... Look, women do some fucked up shit, okay? Men do some fucked up shit too, but women do a lot of fucked up shit. And a lot of us are MGTOW because of fucked up shit that women have done to us. But understand that they do it because we enable them. They do it because we allow them to. They do it because we don't say no. Because we don't let ourselves see the signs. We ignore the signs, or we don't learn what we need to learn to see the signs about female nature. Once you know the signs, you have to be real with yourself about what's going to happen after you see the sign. They are warning signs. And when you see them, you need to take action. You need to take responsibility for your choices from that moment forward. You need to take responsibility for your choices up to that moment that led you to that point where you're getting red flags. Right? As I said before, don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm fighting to get the game changed for you, men. Right? I'm not fighting to change women. Women won't change. Men won't change. Women and men have always been women and men. Sure, now, you know, a lot of women are being taught things that are complete bullshit. You know, feminism is rotting their minds away. Feminism is rotting their minds away and teaching them all this junk, all this crap about how they're oppressed, all this crap about getting paid less for the same fucking work. Such a bunch of bullshit. And women are being handed money to spout this bullshit because of all these fucking betas in government that bend over and let the cucks and feminists shove a strap on, like, and fist them with a strap on, right up the sphincter till they bleed. They let us do it. They let people do it. They let themselves be ass pumped. You know, and no disrespect to any of you men out there that, you know, like a bit of anal play. Not my thing, but, you know, each to their own. But none of us love to bleed. None of us love to bleed out. None of us like to have the lifeblood, the blood that runs through our veins, the lifeblood of our existence drained from us. Whether that be our soul or our money. We can't let it be taken from us. And I'm here for you, men. I'm here to fight the fight. I will die before I stop fighting for fairness and justice for men. I will die before I stop fighting for the rights of men who've had everything taken for them. I will die before I let more men die in the name of gynocracy. I will not stand for it. I will not take it. I will not tolerate it. And Big Daddy Tyrone, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Tyrone. You're not going to see it coming. If you do see it coming, I'm going to be driving a freight train. And there's nothing that your barbed wire fence can do to stop that freight train. Better believe that shit. Anyway, men, thank you so much for tuning into the live stream, for commenting. Once I finish this, please jump into the comments on this. I want to get this trending on YouTube. I want to get this message out there. I want men to let them know that I'm fighting for them and that they have a choice, and that, you know, they need to redirect their passion. They need to redirect their fire not into being frustrated with women, because that will get you nowhere. It will get you nowhere. Being frustrated with women will get you nowhere. If you're standing here, it's going to get you here. It'll get you nowhere. Redirect that passion and put it into learning about female nature. Put it into learning about yourself. Put it into becoming a master of your craft, whatever that is, wherever your passion lies. Make yourself a master of the craft. But don't make yourself a master of a craft that is going to lead you into quicksand. Don't do it. You're just hurting yourself. Anyway, guys, if you do get a chance, hopefully this is centered. In fact, here we go. I'm completely stopped right now. So, ignore the guy, get the guy. Go check out that book, have a read of it, see the way that women look at us. Ever talk with MGTOW is freedom by chance of these views. Earl Hickey, absolutely. I was first red pilled by MGTOW 101. I then discovered John from MGTOW is freedom. I loved waking up to John every morning, and I know that, you know, it's been a bit of a blow for John to get taken off. But John, if you ever watch any of these videos, brother, or if any of you know John and you have contact with him, tell him I'd love to chat with him, even just to thank him and tell him that I'm going to continue the fight. You know, some people got different opinions on John, and that's okay. You know, not everyone's going to be the flavor for everyone. Not everyone's going to love John from MGTOW's Freedom. Not everyone's going to love MGTOW 101. Not everyone's going to love me. But, you know, it's cool. Like, we all need to be out there for our fellow men, whether they like us or not. I'm not here to be liked, men. I'm not here for you to go, oh, fuck, Scott's such a sick guy. You know, like, I want to hang out with him. You know, oh, shit, man, I'd love to be mates with him. I am here for you, men, to teach you what you don't know yet. I'm here for you, men, so that I can help you fight against the gynocracy by not enabling women. And you know, look, that's just it. You know, I'm me. John from MGTOW is freedom is him. MGTOW 101 is himself. Chris Akento is himself. We're all MGTOW, but we certainly, we've all got the same intent. Some of us have got slightly different message and different flavors, but whoever you like watching and whoever you like supporting and whoever resonates with you, please continue to do that. Continue to support them, because we need your support as much as you need our support. And you know, I said to stand up men, and I've said this before in one of my other videos, men need me right now more than I need to keep my job, because my boss is going to eventually come for me, and he's eventually going to I'm eventually going to get fired, probably. You know, if I don't, I really appreciate it. I'm not saying this to my employer if he ever sees this video. If you don't fire me and you see that I do this out of passion for helping men that have been treated unfairly, that have been fed a lie for their entire lives, and I need to understand what's really going on and what human nature is all about. If you're going to fire me for helping men to understand this, then you know you've done a lot of good for me, and I love you and I respect you. But if you're not going to fire me, thank you for keeping me on. I really appreciate it. I'm just here for these men that subscribe to me. If you look at my subscriber numbers, you know that my message resonates, and there's something deeper in here that maybe I know that maybe you don't. And I don't speak for everyone who comments on my videos. I don't speak for anyone but Scott. I don't speak for anyone but sydneymgtow. But you know, I'm humbled that some of you feel like I'm speaking for you and helping you to fight the fight. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for this ebook coming out. It's going to be crazy, and I'm looking forward to doing my video tomorrow. My first request by donation. Peace.